Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're reviewing one of these NOCCO drinks, which stands for No Carbs Company. And this one is going to be on the Ramonade. I'll get to that in just a second, what that actually is. So anyways, I got this particular flavour out of it was the extra service station, Bulldog Extra Services actually, on the A1. I saw it in there and thought, I haven't tried that NOCCO flavour yet. So yes, here we are with Ramonade, which I said, I'll get to that in just a second. Really interested in the name they gave it. Anyways, so let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So we have a mostly grey design, almost reminds of kind of like the army, kind of like stealth grey, kind of like ship looking colour in a way. So almost looks like a stealth can in a way. I mean, it's fairly cool. It's not often most cans kind of got this dark kind of, again, kind of like stealth looking kind of thing, but it does look pretty cool in all honesty. So I don't often see it that much. So on the front, obviously got the big NOCCO logo, a couple of lines going through the middle, and then just some details at the bottom. On the back, we've got all the ingredients and stuff in white, which we'll have a close look in a second as well. On the bottom, we've got nothing, and the top is all finished off on a nice, lovely, shiny black. Also, the can has got that kind of matte feel as well. So it's kind of got that, it's kind of got that matte feel, basically. So, Ramonade, caffeine 180 milligrams, sugar-free, carbonated 330 ml. Just looking at the back of the can, so NOCCO don't, they don't do anything fancy in terms of packaging and stuff. It's fairly simple and straight to the point on the back. It's there's no like mini stories or kind of trivia or anything like that. It's literally just as it is, which is not necessarily a bad or a good thing, but so many other brands are doing kind of trivia and stuff on the back of the cans now. It's they might do one day. Anyways, so carbonated drink with caffeine, yep, or enriched with caffeine. It is indeed 0 grams of sugar, which is good. The ingredients, checking what we have, because it is sugar-free for sweeteners. We only have sucralose, so no aspartame, which is good. Vitamins are vitamin B6, B12, niacin, folic acid, and biotin. Again, not often those two on the list. And last but not least, the caffeine content is on the way higher side of 55 milligrams per 100 ml. So that is way higher than the average of 32 milligrams per 100 ml. But in all honesty, a little 330 ml can, I see it every time. People happily drink, gigantic Starbucks Costa coffee drinks, 3-4 times a day. And trust me, they contain way more caffeine than these little cans do. But anyways, for an energy drink, this is still way higher than the average. I mean, if anything, it makes up what a bigger can does because it's just more caffeine in a smaller concentrate. So technically you are still getting the same if you were to drink, say, a big can at 32 milligrams. Mixing with alcoholic beverages not recommended, usual stuff there. Daily intake of 400 milligrams, yeah, we know that. And No Carbs Company, where were they based actually? Sweden. Well, the No Carbs Company, and then the English one is in London somewhere. Cool. So anyways, Ramonade, well, on my notes here, which I've written down so I don't forget, it's actually rambutan, which I've never heard of in my life. It's some sort of fruit, which we just do not get here in England. We just don't get it here. No one knows about it. Apple and melon. So that should be interesting. Rambutan, apple and melon. Right, so anyways, it's nice and cold. Got my Zesty Lime Studios cup. So nevertheless, let's open it and hopefully it won't explode over me. So I'm guessing the colour is going to be clear, in all honesty. I can't remember whether NOCCOs were coloured or not, and I don't think they were. So I'm going to go with clear. Or kind of like a cloudy whitish colour. Basically the standard kind of colours if, they're generally not coloured, if that makes sense. Right, don't explode. Oh wow, there we go. Right, and the colour is... surprise, surprise, cloudy white. There we go, pour a little bit into there. Right, so, smell a bit of melon there, pour it out, seems to be quite strong. We'll take a closer smell in just a second. So the colour is cloudy white, as you can see. It's not, it is cloudy white, but it does seem to be not the, you can kind of see the outlines and stuff, but for the most part, yeah, it is non-see-through, as you can't see my face through the drink. Hello. And yeah, just a standard cloudy white. So let's give it a closer smell and see what it smells of. Stinks of melon. But there's definitely something else in there. It does smell of melon, but there's something else in there, and that might be the rambutan. I have no idea. Yeah, but it does smell of melon for the most part. Yeah. Well, nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. You know what? This reaction to that actually seems pretty alright. And that's coming from me that detests watermelon and melon. Although the more it's mixed into a drink, I have been known to quite like it actually. So I think this is going to be one of those examples. But yeah, my initial reaction to that is actually really quite nice. Definitely not what I was expecting whatsoever. Definitely wasn't expecting this. Okay, so it's going to be tough for me to kind of describe the rambutan because, like I said, I have no idea what it tastes like. I have no idea what it is or anything like that. Now, the main point, or the main flavors I'm getting with this drink do seem to be quite relaxed overall, which is why I think I do like this, because I don't like melon or watermelon. When it's really relaxed flavour and mixed in with other stuff, like this specific example, then I find I actually don't mind it, which is what this drink is. So sweetness wise, it seems to be a good sweetness for being sugar free as well. It seems to be a good sweetness, and of course with NOCCO they're generally quite good on the chemical side, so there seems to be no chemical and no kind of metallic-y kind of nasty test like that as well with these drinks, which is good. But ultimately there is a melon flavour there, and there is a apple background to the drink, and that's fine because I'm kind of getting more, say, of the actual sweetness of the melon rather than the actual kind of earthy kind of melon. Now I think generally in drinks, so I do prefer melon to watermelon in drinks. I do find watermelon just really like just rancid, but I think melon in drink, I think I personally prefer. So I think it's taken away more of that kind of hard hitting earthy taste, and just with the sweetness in, and combining it with the apple, there's a really nice mix of those two flavors. But I said something is just there, and I guess that's the rambutan, but I really can't describe it, because the problem is whenever I do drinks like this that have fruits or vegetables that, you know, in England we haven't even heard of and we don't even know exist, you know, because none of us are going to know what rambutan is, and the point is we can't describe it sometimes because we can put similarities to it, and I know a lot of fruits are part of same families and stuff like that, and you know, and whatnot, but really, you know, it's okay to call a banana and an apple and an orange. We all know, the whole world knows what they taste like. So what I'm saying is, if it tastes like rambutan, I ain't got a clue, you know, is that the rambutan taste? So it's really tough for me kind of to describe that, but I said there's something there, and I don't know really what to describe. It's just something a bit sweet, but it doesn't really seem to stand out that strongly. It's just kind of there, but if that is the rambutan, then well, it seems nice of whatever it is. And I know there's probably people in other countries now shouting at me in the comments saying, oh, rambutan's this and that and blah blah blah, but like I said, this is coming from an English point of view where we just have no idea. Let me take a few more sips. It's just a nice, relaxed, easy to drink. That's what I'm really finding with it. But again, if I'm trying to put that kind of sideline flavour to any other fruits or group, it doesn't seem to be exotic. Anything like the exotic fruits doesn't seem to be orange, banana doesn't seem bitter, doesn't seem, you know, anything like that. So really interesting one for me, a bit puzzled on that, but at the end of the day, the drink is still nice, and I definitely would pick that up again. Definitely worth trying once as well, especially if you're not a fan of melon. Give it a try like me and you should be surprised. So the question is now, how many zesties shall I give this out of 10? Well, I'm going to give this, in all honesty, probably, see, I want to give it an 8. I think 7.5, in all honesty. 7.5. No, I'll give it an 8, yeah. 8 Zesties out of 10. So there you go, viewers. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.
Bye.